Joe Armanini returns to England, he learns 60 bombers are missing and another 100 permanently disabled. In just one day, nearly 40% of the 8th Air Force's entire fighting force has been crippled or destroyed.
There's an element of luck in this whole thing, you know?
That's what it is. It's just luck. Nothing else but luck. The war became a thing of horror as far as we're concerned, because all we could think about tragedy. That's all you heard. People dying, and that's a thing that you had enough of it.
By the summer of 1943, Hitler's Luftwaffe boasts more than 1,000 fighter aces. Several have confirmed kills of over 20 Allied bombers. But despite their vaunted reputation, German pilots are being pushed to the limit. With a fly-to-die policy, they rack up tremendous kill numbers only by flying at an exhausting pace. Although they destroy 60 U.S. bombers during the Regensburg-Schweinfurt mission, Hitler is furious that his fighters could not stop the 8th from penetrating so deeply into Germany. The day after the raid, the despairing Luftwaffe chief of staff puts a bullet through his brain. The air war is taking a toll on both sides.
God, I feel like I'm gonna be sick. Our orders just came through. The C-54s aren't coming after all. Instead, we're to pick up B-17s and head over to England to join the war there. I'm not sure how to tell Dorothy. It's hard to even talk about the future when neither one of us has any idea what might happen. But I got no choice. I tell her I've been transferred. I tell her I'll correspond with her and ask if she'll write letters to me in return.
I didn't know really what was going to happen.
Everywhere I look, I see Americans. It's almost as if England itself has been invaded. You don't have to be a German spy to realize an invasion's coming. There's never a time where I don't think we were going to win the war.
We had great forces, we had a lot of them, and we had the Air Force. I never had the feeling that we couldn't win this war. I had the feeling I might get killed during it, but I never felt we'd lose.
By November 1943, men, munitions, and equipment are streaming into England at an accelerated pace. The Normandy invasion is less than 7 months away, and preparations are already in full swing. But as hundreds of thousands of men train for the most complicated amphibious invasion ever attempted, 8th Air Force leaders know they are still missing one essential element for success. They have yet to win control of the skies over Northern Europe. Without it, the fate of the entire D-Day operation remains in jeopardy.
This is the moment we've been waiting for. Our turn to show the Germans what we're really capable of. We can finally do what we're really meant for. Attack. attack and go in for the kill.
In January of 1944, Steve Paisanos and the 4th Fighter Group are following a drastically different set of orders. Lieutenant General James Doolittle has taken over as commander of the 8th, and he has brought with him an aggressive new attitude. To Doolittle, using the fighters primarily as protection for the bombers is an ineffective waste. Fighters are offensive weapons, meant to hunt down the enemy. He cuts them loose against the Luftwaffe, telling them if it moves, flies, or supports the German war effort, kill it. That same month, Paisanos and the 4th begin receiving a brand new aircraft, the P-51 Mustang. Equipped with a powerful Rolls-Royce engine and twin 75-gallon drop tanks, it is the long-range protection the bomber boys have dreamt about. Only under Doolittle's new orders, the Mustang quickly shows its value as a killer.
When you're chasing an enemy in the sky, it's like being in an entirely different world. Your opponent will maneuver violently, desperately trying to shake you off his tail. Once you're really in a position for the kill,
you begin to tremble. Your mouth becomes dry. You begin to perspire. When you fire your guns, you know, and knowing that you're going to kill someone now, it's a different feeling.
It's not until it's all over that there's even time to think about what just happened. But then it really dawns on me. I've just killed another human being.
For 8th Air Force commanders, the Mustang provides a glimmer of hope in an otherwise hopeless situation. In February of 1944, with D-Day just 4 months away, American air commanders are growing increasingly desperate to defeat the Luftwaffe. They prepare to launch 6 days of back-to-back strikes deep into the Reich. Only unlike the previous year's Blitz Week, this effort will not focus on bombing the Luftwaffe into submission. Instead, Big Week will employ a desperate new strategy. This time, the bombers will be used as bait to lure the Germans into the skies so the American fighters can slaughter them. Unknown to the bomber boys, the plan to destroy the Luftwaffe is now nothing more than a bloody battle of aerial attrition.
This is it, my 25th mission. God, I wonder what Griffith would say if he were here now. Hard to believe I've come this far. Out of all of us that started together in the 100th, there isn't more than a few dozen left. All I can do now is just pray my luck holds out one more time. I had no idea
what was going to happen to me. 23, 24, and 25. People got shot down in the last mission. The navigator would finish, the pilot would, because he flew with somebody else, got shot down. It was just you know, you can't anticipate what's going to happen to you. There's no way of knowing. You were lucky to finish.
Unknown to the bomber boys, their primary mission is not to hit targets, but to attract the Luftwaffe. And the primary mission of the fighters is not to protect them, but to kill Germans. In this desperate battle of attrition, American commanders know that losses can no longer be a consideration. They will pay any price necessary to win. Even if it means sacrificing their precious bombers.
I don't even know what to say. It's almost unbelievable. I made it. I'm still alive. Ending the 25 missions was the biggest deal I've ever had in my life.
I was finished with the mission. I was happy. Everybody congratulated, everybody happy for you, and you're happy for yourself. That's about it. You didn't think about anybody else then. You think, you have to be in this world, you have to be selfish. It's a very personal thing. It's something that, hey, you're alive. You're going to back to see your parents. You're going to see your mother and father. You're just thinking selfishly about yourself. No more worry, no more worrying about missing the target, no more worrying. You don't have to worry about that anymore. It's a complete relieve yourself of all these anxiety you had before.
I'm so happy. I mean, I'm thrilled. But at the same time, I'm also kind of numb. Looking around at what's left of the 100th, it's a damn shame. How the hell can anyone let this happen? And God only knows it's not even close to being over yet.
Despite the tremendous losses, American fighters and air gunners destroy more than 1/3 of the attacking Luftwaffe, causing the 8th Air Force commanders to consider Big Week a success. They finally feel they have found an effective method for destroying the Luftwaffe. The most savage battle is yet to come.
I wrote Dorothy last night, telling her about the guys I've been meeting. What a bunch of characters they all are. I told her that we've been having a lot of fun times, and that I've been playing a lot of card games and baseball. And most importantly, I told her everything is going well, and that she shouldn't worry at all, because I was sure I would see her again soon. I wonder now if I shouldn't have sent that letter. My hands are shaking just trying to hold formation. I mean, Jesus, Berlin? Even the most experienced guys looked terrified when command said this is where we were heading.